Hey, what's to YouTube fam? It's your girl TK, and I am at home vlogging, darling. And I decided that I wanted to get online real quick, and I mean real quick, and talk to you guys about Jay-Z, Jack Dorsey, and the company TIDAL that was originally owned by Jay-Z. Now, number uno, I want you guys to understand something. When I think about Jay-Z, I want you guys to know that, to me, I will always consider him as a mega star. Hell, he is married to Miss Beyonce Knowles Carter. This woman is a mega star to this day. Her success, it extends her. But I want you guys to understand today when I speak of him, I want you to take away that mega cap and look at him as an individual, because there was a case that was presented to the court that recently caught my attention. And I was actually not looking at him as a mega, but I was more on the lines looking at him as a scammer. And today I'm going to present a question to you. Can a mega star like Jay-Z, Mr. Sean Carter, be involved in scammer-like activities? Now, I want you guys to know, when I first heard the name Jack Dorsey, or Dorsey being involved in a lawsuit regarding TIDAL, I was like, damn, I know that name. Like, maybe a year ago, was it Dorsey Projects? And then I decided, you know what? Okay, it's time to Google. Let me look online and figure out, why is this name so familiar to me? And then I realized that not even a year ago, Jack Dorsey, Jay-Z, they got together and they decided to come up with some type of educational opportunity, for Marcy projects. And they wanted the residents there to be more familiar with Bitcoin. Do you guys remember that? Oh my gosh, that was a conversation, a topic that even the residents was feeling like, you know what, this might be just a little bit too much more advanced for me. And it should not be happening, but some residents felt like this was a heartwarming gesture from Jay-Z, and others felt like this was an opportunity that was not needed, especially in the times that they were living in. Anyhow, I'm just going to fast forward this conversation and go on to the lawsuit that really caught my attention. Now, today, the lawsuit that I'm going to talk to you guys about, which I am referencing to talk about scammer-like behaviors, is the City of Coral Springs police officers' pension plan versus Dorsey et al. Now, I want you guys to understand, Jack Dorsey, he bought TIDAL at a time where TIDAL was actually not doing well. And again, when you think about Jay-Z, you don't think about him struggling within his businesses, but in reality, real time, TIDAL, the company, that agency, was definitely struggling. As a matter of fact, when Jack Dorsey decided to purchase TIDAL, TIDAL was actually going through a pending lawsuit, and I could not believe it. They were going through a pending lawsuit with shareholders. Also, I want you guys to note something. The streaming company was also failing financially. Jay-Z, Beyonce, TIDAL, that company is failing financially. But I'm telling you guys, the company is alleged to be failing financially. Also, I want you guys to note here too that TIDAL, the company that was owned by Jay-Z, was also facing criminal investigations because they were basically trying to inflate information that was literally it was inaccurate. And I could not believe it. So that is the reasons why I'm saying, ooh, could Jay-Z actually be seen as a scammer? Now, I'm looking at this article. It's coming from xxlmag.com. So xxlmag.com. If you ever want to check it out, you can. And it says here that the lawsuit accuses Block and its boards of making a deal knowing TIDAL was hemorrhaging money, had lost major contracts, and faced a criminal probe in Norway into its streaming numbers. The company had also reportedly accepted $50 million loan from Jay-Z to keep it afloat. The suit also accuses Dorsey of buying the platform from Jay-Z because they were friends. So honestly, Jay-Z probably gave him 50 million, but Tidal, that company was owned by Jay-Z. And Jay-Z was doing terrible. That company, the company was, it was struggling. Oh my goodness. I could not believe it. And Tidal, it had to go up against Spotify, Pandora, SoundCloud, and Apple Music. And guess what? The company it could not handle it. That's just so amazing to me, just to hear that Tidal was struggling financially. So that is the reason why, I feel like Jay-Z has scammer-like activities going on, because he put his friend in a catch-22 right when he purchased Tidal. He was literally involved in a lawsuit. He is involved in a criminal probe. He's definitely suffering financial loss. As a matter of fact, I believe the judge here actually said that, and I want to make sure I'm finding this. It seemed by all accounts a terrible business decision, the judge stated in his ruling Tuesday. So the judge on this case that's dealing with Jack Dorsey, his purchase of Tidal, and Jay-Z, he wanted, it to be noted that business deal, it was terrible. It was a terrible financial decision, and it should not have occurred. It put them in such a bad situation. It put Jack Dorsey in a situation that he's now having to go through lawsuits, trying to catch up to companies as well. I've already said the names of some companies that he had to, try to compete with now that he purchased Tidal, Spotify, Pandora, SoundCloud, and Apple Music. But just because of Jay-Z's name and because he's been a mogul for such a long time, he decided to make that purchase. And he's learning that that purchase was not a great idea at all. Anyhow, if you guys have an opportunity, I am going to ask that you check out this information. You can check out that court case. The court case is 2022-0091. If you guys are interested in hearing anything about what the judge is saying, how the judge believed that it was a bad business decision buying Tidal, because it is definitely struggling financially, and just hear exactly what they have to say, I think it will be great information for you. Anyhow, I'm going to go. I hope this was very interesting for you. And if so, comment, like, and subscribe. Please keep those notifications on so you know when your girl is online. Peace, love, and happiness, guys. Bye.